up, folks? I wasn't going to make another video about The Greatest Showman, but I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and I realized that there is more going on in the song This Is Me than I was giving it credit for. And don't get me wrong, I really love the song Remember Me. I cried in Coco, and I'm really glad that it won the Oscar for Best Picture and Best Song. But I also believe in finding the good in things I disagree with. So I took a closer look at the song This Is Me, and I found a lot going for it. One of the first things that I noticed was in the harmonies. This Is Me is written in the key of D major, but we begin the song with a B minor chord lifting itself up into D major. And I think that's pretty significant. There's something very poignant and bittersweet about starting in a minor place and then moving into a major place. She's trying to lift herself up. And the chords in the pre-chorus, they go a step further. The bass line is literally trying to lift her up and boost up this person who's been put down and ignored and rejected. And it's tough because she is stuck on an F-sharp island. Like, that whole melody, it can be played on 5 fingers, and it all hovers around the F-sharp. So the harmony is trying to lift this person who is afraid of leaving her comfort zone. She even tries to make a leap for it, but she's got you could say she has a musical barrier up here. If I had written the song, then I would have been tempted to give her a little variety right here. But Keala Settle doesn't go for that B natural. She leaps up and hops right back down to her safe zone. And then and the bass line keeps trying to help her out. And admittedly, this part in the melody is a bit more forward moving. It goes pretty far. So far we had, like, in the start of the song, we haven't gone any further than a third. But in the pre-chorus, we're getting a little more adventurous. Finally, when the chorus comes, she finally builds up the confidence she needs to break through her A natural ceiling. And right here, we have a little broken chord, or an arpeggio. And I've heard this little figure in a lot of pop songs. And, so there's nothing really new about this in this song, but its placement at this moment is pretty important to me, I think. It reminds me of a bugle call. Just invert that chord. So she's gotten to a point in the chorus where she's not just lifted herself up, but she is starting to encourage others around her to lift themselves up. And I think it's no coincidence that at that point in the song, someone else in the circus takes a verse, because she's starting to share her belief, her confidence with others. And well, that happened all in the space of what? A minute? 2 minutes? Now, there is quite a lot going on. This song is pretty effective at telling its story. I haven't even mentioned what the words are. And at this point, I don't have to, because it's pretty clear what the song is about. So, I hope you enjoyed that little explanation. And think about this next time you're watching the movie. Thanks again for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day.